There's all the red onions harvested. Did quite well. Here's the white onions.
Hi guys, welcome back to Little Piece of Heaven Farm. I'm Cheryl and we're back in the kitchen today. And today we're going to be doing two different processes. I'll have two different separate videos on this. We had a very good onion harvest out of the garden. So what I'm going to do is separate the greens and the good onions. Some of these onions I'm going to dehydrate, and I'm going to make some onion stock. And I'm going to clean these, get the roots off, and get some of the wilted stuff pulled off. And then I'm going to wash them, cut them up, and separate the bulbs. Some of the bulbs will be for dehydrating, like the little ones here. They'll be for dehydrating or stock. And then we'll go from there and I'll show you how to make the onion stock, and I'll be right back. Okay, once you got them all clean, you can start separating them. Some of these, like this one here, I'm going to put it in the dehydrator. Some of these, I'm just going to cut them up, like this one here. It's a little soft. It's going to go in the bigger stock pot to make my onion stock, leaves and all. And the onion stock is going to simmer on the stove all night and part of tomorrow, and then I'll strain it and can it. That's going to go kind of in the dehydrator. Let's cut this part off. So anytime you're chopping up vegetables or stuff like that, what I do, I normally put them all in a Ziploc freezer bag, my scraps, like your ends of your onions, your skins of your onions, carrots, all that good stuff. Because you can make stock out of that. And when I get up enough bags in the freezer, then I go ahead and dehydrate those. And, you know, with all the peelings and stuff. And onion stock is very good. I mean, you can't even find it in the store. But it makes awesome stock. And, you know, you can use it for anything. For making pot roast, it's really good with pot roast. And I made a pot roast not too long ago and used some of my dehydrated carrots and my last jar of onion broth. So it's like, yeah, I gotta make some more. Anyway, you know what I'm doing here, so I'm going to finish these two big piles of onions I have on the floor, and I'll bring you back when I have everything in the pots ready to go to the next step. Okay, welcome back everybody. So I sliced up the onions and I have the stalks, the bottoms, peelings, whatnot in there. So the rest of this, to put in here, we need a tablespoon of peppercorn and put that in there. A couple of bay leaves. I'm down to some little ones, so I'll put a couple extra in. And garlic. I don't have any cloves. You just would slice that in half with the peeling on and everything, just throw it in. So I just have this minced garlic in this tub, and I'm going to do a couple tablespoons. And then I'm going to fill up the rest with water. I'm not going to add any salt to this. I'll add it later if I need it. We're trying to stay away from a lot of salt. You know, we're of that age. But anyway, let me fill this up with water, and I'm going to put it on the stove. And I'm going to put it on a low setting. First, I'll probably bring it up to a boil and then let it simmer. Real low tonight, through the night, and then I'll be back to show you how to can it up. Okay, welcome back to the farm. We have cooked the broth, all the onion peels and tops and bottoms, and some of the small, very small, tiny onions that didn't really mount up to that much. We put it all in a stock pot, and we started on, like, I believe it was quarter to 9, like 8:45, and it's been cooking all night, and it's now 3:25 on Thursday. And so what we're going to do, we're going to strain it, and I have it a double strainer. I like trying to get all the little bits out, make it a nice broth. It smells so good. And all these scraps will eventually go into our compost. Smells amazing. I have some debris. It's okay, I'll fish that out. Okay, we're going to get ready to can up this onion stock. I have my jars washed, they're in the oven. And we're going to pull out a couple jars. I'm canning hot broth in hot jars in a hot canner. And this broth came out really, really nice. It's a nice, really nice color to it. And we're filling it up to an inch headspace. And we're going to pressure can this. And quarts get 35 minutes. And pints get 30 minutes. And for my altitude, it's 11 pounds. So to find out what altitude that you are and do your pounds per pressure. So like I said, quarts are 35 minutes, pints are 30. And we let this cook for about 16-18 hours today. And it's turned out really, really nice. And always wipe your rims. We don't have to debubble because it's liquid, but if you guys want to, you can. And put a ring on it. And put them into the canner. Doesn't that look good? Nice. Much broth that I made, I'll probably have to get my other pressure canner out. Well, anyway, you know what I'm doing, and I'll come back when I have the canner full. Okay, we got both canners filled. I have a total of 13 quarts that are being processed. I'm using my Presto canner, which is normally a double stacker for pints, and my All-American, and this is the old workhorse. This canner is about 75 years old, and it's been doing very well, where my Presto canner is about 25, maybe 30 years old. So yeah, they work. You take good care of them, they'll last forever. Anyway, we'll come back after they're finished processing for 35 minutes. And right now we're bringing them up to steam to have steady flow steam coming out of the vents, and then we'll pop them down and put them on for 35 minutes. Okay, we finished processing, and I let them cool for like an hour and 45 minutes. They're still all nice and bubbly. Looks pretty good. But like I said, you can use the store-bought onions, or ones that you get at farmer's market. That you don't have to grow them like we did. Use the peelings and the bottoms and the tops. Put them in a stock pot, and then your onions themselves, you can chop them up and dehydrate them if you like, or you can also add them to your stock to if you don't have enough to peel and stuff for your onion stock and just cook them down. We cooked them for like 16 to 18 hours. So yeah. Thank you for coming by the farm today, and we'll look for you on the next video. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye.